fame really worth it, man? Obviously, the money's there. Obviously, everybody want money, but it's the fame side of it. It's the notoriety side of it. Like the social media likes, the social media comments, the trolls. Is that all worth it?
I just gotta get it, I just gotta get it, I just gotta go. I just gotta flip it, I just gotta flip it, watch the money grow. So a little mama, drop it down to the floor. After one night, she gon' be begging for more.
What's going on, everyone, man? Welcome to another episode of Dear Radio. It's your boy, Dear Siege. Yes, I am back. I'm back hosting, man. It's your boy, man. So I got the fellas with me, man. We got a hot topic for you guys today. But first, let me introduce the fellas to Dear Michael, Dear TKD2. What going on, fellas?
Good,
Doing
brother.
good, man. I'm doing good, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Welcome in. Hey, I got a hot topic for us today, fellas, man. I know a couple days back we were brainstorming, man, about what we was gonna say on our next show, whatever. But man, this topic right here, it sparked something in me because I was seeing things on social media and online.
He said
So
a
I was like,
spark.
dang. I was like, dang, man, is it really worth it? So let me ask y'all, man, the viewers, is fame really worth it, man? Obviously, the money's there. Obviously, everybody want money, but it's the fame side of it. It's the notoriety side of it. Like the social media likes, the social media comments, the trolls. Is that all worth it for the fame? Like, can anybody sit there and really sit there and ask themselves, or be like anybody that's famous? Like, you ask Chris Brown if the fame is worth it, he'll probably tell you hell no, because of the shit
Yeah,
that he been through.
you've been through a lot.
Feel me? You ask Shannon Sharp, he gonna definitely tell you hell no. But I mean, it's all in perspective too. You feel me? Because like there's people out there. I would say LeBron, but at the same time, LeBron still got haters too. But his following and his pushing, it's a little bit bigger, and a lot of people, like, you know what I'm saying, follow behind him, and they'll defend him a lot quicker than other people. Like if their name was to get bashed out there, like I'll bring it up later about the LeBron situation. But fellas, tell me, is fame worth it, man?
That's big, man. I don't know.
It's, go ahead.
That's big. That's big. Main thing when y'all do, respond to my boy in the comments, bro. Just give us what you really think, because what I'm about to say is kind of what I see happening
Yeah.
to people when it comes to fame. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna start off and say, pick it back. I'm gonna probably give you all a little bit and then let Dear Michael talk. I don't want to blab the whole time. But I'll try to say, I would say it's worth it to a extent, and that extent is you got a platform at all times.
Yeah.
So like, I understand, yeah, you got people out there that you got a platform, you can't go to Walmart by yourself without something happening. So if you, for example, as far as like it not being worth it, you go to Walmart, kid asks for an autograph, you say no, you plaster it on Twitter,
Plastic.
plaster it on Twitter. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's not worth it in a sense, but it is worth it because at all times something can happen, but also in the sense something bad can happen too. Because if you don't, like I said, open that door for that kid, sign
Yeah.
that thing, they can go, oh,
Yeah,
Aaron
asshole.
Rodgers is terrible. He does
Yeah.
this. He act thinking everybody wants to make. So
Yeah.
it's pros and cons with it. But my first initial thing I'm gonna say is worth it.
What you think, there, Michael?
Is fame the job or is it the side effect?
Ooh, what a question. Is it the job or the side effect? I mean, that part does depend on how you look at it, because sometimes fame can be the job due to social media influence, but it could be the side effect if you're good at a sport,
All circles.
or if you're good at like a skill, or you may be a smart motherfucker, or I mean, excuse my language, you may be a smart. I was about to say it again.
Yeah,
You
that's
may
what's
be
crazy.
smart.
You can't
I
help
was
yourself,
just about to
people.
say
You
it.
can't help yourself.
You may be smart. You may be very, very smart, or you may be good at business.
Yeah.
The fame part will be the side effect. Like Jeff Bezos. Like Jeff Bezos coming up, he was just somebody trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get his Kindle book off the thing, Then he moved on to Amazon, which Amazon became, well, obviously Amazon and Kindle was already a thing, but
Yeah.
he started expanding Amazon to different avenues.
Yeah.
So within that, he ended up becoming sort of famous.
Mm.
Now he went from a scrawny white dude, just a book smart white dude that just wanted to please everybody, to, hey, I'll take your bid. That man look Brock Lesnar strong now, but I'm talking about the fame. That's the side effect of the fame. Like he had to get, you know what I'm saying, he went and got his body right. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he probably paid money to do.
Changes you. What's the
You know what I'm
famous
saying?
saying they say? They say you're
Money
not
changes.
ugly, you're just not rich.
Yeah,
That so I feel like that
that is
goes hand in hand with what you're saying. Like everybody said,
that's
I
true.
mean, like I feel like that all goes into what the actual topic is. Like, is it worth it because you get different avenues, but also you get that plaster of she looked like this in 2000, then she looked like this in 2005,
Come on,
and then
man.
2000. Like, so it's like it's a
I,
lot to it. But I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm still going to. I'm gonna let somebody else talk too. I'm always gonna keep pushing for the worth it because you. It's an avenue that you might see yourself on it, but it's like, man, somebody really talking about me like that. Like, I'm
So,
I'm gonna
different with
bring.
that. Different
so
with that.
I
But
would
like
you,
I
got
said, I
something
ain't
to
gonna keep yapping.
advocate
I'm
that.
gonna keep letting. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, and
so
busy.
would you rather be rich and anonymous or famous and survive?
Rich and anonymous.
Rich and
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of
That's an
people gonna
easy
say that
answer
though.
though.
I
At the
feel like
same time,
that's not
that's an
really.
easy answer.
You can't really
That is
ask
easy.
nobody that though, unless you really elaborate because you gonna be rich and tucked away is your dude
yeah, that's what
in
I'm saying.
Lexington that's next to Capoluto
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
rich and tucked away with real nice house, but you don't know who that is. He
No,
inventor of pins. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like like you gotta think about it. The inventor of pins is not. I mean, granted,
I get what you're
you
saying
see,
there. I get what you're
he's
saying
not
there.
that
yeah.
far
The
off from
business side of
he's
things.
not that far from Jay Bezos, but Jay Bezos, you know who that is. But I
He
guarantee you don't
ain't.
know the
Yeah.
person that make these pins, but you know
He ain't jail.
Amazon.
Yeah. He ain't jail made or like big
Yeah,
like the pen creators, like the number
yeah.
two
I
pencil
know
type of
that's
thing. Like I understand
like
that because I done met people that done been like the they had a investment in like cans or something like
yep,
something crazy.
they're
Like
rich.
something real crazy, just rich. Like yeah,
Yeah,
investment in paper clips or
yeah. I
something
know what
like
you're talking about.
something crazy. But it be easy. Let me ask you, man.
Yeah.
Is fame like your question said? Is it a job or is it a side effect? What you think?
Yeah, it's tricky. You know, at the end of the day, it comes down to what type of influence you want to have. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah,
that's the most important decision you got to ask yourself as a as a. I'm laughing
touching
right
that
now.
damn.
Yeah, I'm laughing right now because okay. Anyway, that's some banter we did before the show. That's why it's for.
Yeah,
If y'all watching this, it's why. But anyway,
authentic man,
uh,
authentic man.
hmm
going back to the question, yeah, it depends on what you really set out to be. Because I heard I can't remember who exactly said it, but like it, if somebody was like, "Yo, you got all these people following you, they outside your crib every time you
Yeah,
come out,
yeah.
you got this going on, but you
Can't
this
go
crazy,
nowhere.
you can't go nowhere, but you got this big house, you doing all of this," and he said, if this is the price I have to pay to have the influence I want to have on the world, at the end of the day, that I would trade this every single day for that.
Oh, you would. Oh, they would trade it,
They would trade it every single day. Like they'll keep the same life with having all bar people like cameras everywhere they go.
having their privacy invaded. They'd rather.
They'd rather keep that. They'd rather keep having their privacy invaded for
Because the
the
platform, because the
because of the
platform.
platform they created
I'm
to have
telling
the
you,
influence they want on the world.
it's a drug, bro. Like I said, the person that gets mad about it being, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Because
Well,
it's
there's that
yeah,
point. There's that point, and there's another point of like being intentional about it. Like
Mm,
you're intentional that you know that you having this power and influence, and what I'm doing is cause and effect to that.
yeah,
So you
mm.
or like you say, young kids that get a quick hit off the TikTok, they get a quick hit off of this, off of Instagram, off of YouTube, whatever it is, that don't understand themselves yet, and then get into this world with fame. That's when it gets into a whole catastrophe.
yes,
That's when
Okay.
it's
yes,
so like, oh,
Okay.
yes,
That's when it becomes a free fall of.
that's
yeah.
what
You don't know
because
who
you
you
Okay.
are yet. You
don't
got there too. Yeah,
you got there so quick. You don't even know you just know you just found out how to drive last week.
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't
You
even know
already
your
got it.
power.
You don't know.
Like you just became Superman and you don't even know how to use your
True,
heat vision yet.
true.
if you get fame at 35, 40, at that point,
You already been through life. You
Been through
you
the
know what I'm saying? You
mud.
know how to handle stuff.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Now you still gonna go through your own things,
Yeah,
but like
because you're
yeah,
different.
yeah.
You're
you know,
different.
Because it's a different
Yeah, you're
lifestyle at that
different. No
point.
matter what, no matter
yeah,
what
Yeah.
age, you're different tax
you know,
bracket. They say
you're
you're
a
different
See,
tax
look,
bracket.
but the thing is with me is like social media determine like say your engagement or people talking about you. That's considered part of the fame. Now, if people are not talking about you, what do they call it? A fall off. But if that person didn't necessarily fall off, so I'm gonna put Chameleon there as an example. I just seen this tweet the other day.
Oh, that boy get into it.
Chameleon there.
Man, that's a
You
crazy. I've
see
heard.
me
I
rolling.
know that's
Hey,
crazy.
chill. That Chameleon there right there.
Yeah.
He went from rapping to being an investor. People say he fell off, but he's making way more money a year
Mm-hmm.
than any other rapper.
Yeah.
Not named Jay-Z, obviously Kanye West and them guys. But he is making that kind of some money up there to where he can be in that conversation with them.
Yep.
So it's like they can say he fell off, but he actually maneuvered and went into a different route. Basically used his money from the rap game and invested and it flourished for him. Like he invested in some crazy businesses that I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
like Lyft and all these big businesses that you see now, like the Ring camera, stuff like that. Like he invested in a lot of that stuff. So it's crazy to say like, I mean, you can't really fall off if you're still making money. Like, but at the same time, it's a fall off from the fame side
Yeah.
because people ain't doing this
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah.
It's all about people having their name in your mouth. That's why I hate when it comes to some streamers now. It's not all streamers, but some streamers where they do stuff to get their name out there in a negative light instead of
Yes.
in a good
A
light.
lot of
Like,
them changing, bro. A lot of them, and honestly, man, shout out to Dear LeBranc when he talked about the fall off of Chance the Rapper because y'all go back and look at that too because he definitely said
yeah.
that. Yeah, but those streamers, bro, are changing now because they understand that ain't longevity. So I mean
Yeah,
that
they need to keep that spark up.
yeah, you stay on that platform for years, bro. So like, nah, I'm gonna switch that up. I didn't know about that. Oh boy,
My Chameleon.
yeah, I did not know that. That see, I ain't heard. See that's what I'm saying. Like you, right with the talking thing, like you would think that you follow my man. He ain't done nothing because
They ain't
he
saying
was in
nothing
the
about him.
rapping life, but in
Exactly.
the shadows, he making. So I guess you can say in reality, going back to your question again, I'm gonna keep answering the same way. It is
Fame worth it.
it is kind of worth it because you can switch a different avenue and people like, oh, I didn't know he was doing that. And he talking about you now. He talking about you. And you spark up again because you
True.
already had something.
True.
Like that
True.
I feel like with fame, you can
You could easily jump back into the
yes, because
spotlight.
people have a thing of category of what top 10 fall offs,
Mm-hmm.
most overrated players. So you're still in the fame like, but you're just not getting what you thought or what you supposed to get. That's why I'm like
Yeah.
it's always kind of worth it because you're somewhat always going to be relevant. I mean, they still talk about the Hawk 2 girl. They still talk about. I mean, no matter what, that's still relevancy. It's crazy to me. I feel like stuff like that's just wild, bro.
It's just
That's even a thing.
like at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it's knowing like what type of cost you're willing to give up for attention.
Yes,
At the end of the day,
exactly. That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, there used to be times back in the day, like let's say 80s, 90s, if you was really good with, I'll say 70s, 80s, if you were really good with stocks, you on Wall Street, you understand how to do options, you understand how to trade, you understand how to just ride the long term play.
Yeah.
You gonna do well because that's
Yeah.
where the real
That's
money
what it was. Yeah, longevity was a big thing
Then you got
Yeah.
because
the
you get to
90s
where we're
come
at
out.
now. Yeah,
The 90s come out, and you got tech. So who gonna
Yep.
win there? The people who
Tech
know how
wars.
to build tech. Now you
Yeah.
got to the point where whoever, if I don't know how to do stocks, I don't know how to do tech, but I know how to talk. Oh, I can get on this camera, I can go crazy. Over a
Say
period
damn
of
near
time,
anything.
now this is the new attention wave. This is the new thing until AI start becoming more and more and more.
Yeah.
Right. But
Advance.
right
Yeah.
now it's like, how much of myself do I want to give to get that type of attention, and how long do I want that attention to last? Because it can go overnight, like you just drop off the ball, and like what do I do from there? So it's like being intentional about what that looks like because you get burnt out from that. You know, we try to do what we're doing every day. You as people that's trying to get there, I can only imagine what it's like being a castanet right now.
Being there.
Like,
Yeah. Having to
you know,
having to come out with with better content
Yes.
each and every time.
Like that's
I
the brand.
understand that.
That's the brand.
Even
So it's
honestly, even honest, like the thing that's crazy, you say that, but not really. Just doing something because it always happens. You like, man, I miss this era of 2016, or I miss this era of 20. So you saying that he might the same, but some people are gonna live and die on that hill regardless because he established something. You see what I'm saying?
I will agree with that.
You see,
I
I
agree with that
mean,
in a sense.
that's why I keep going back to the. I mean, it's
you're gonna do what you want to do regardless.
yeah,
We ain't gonna knock
True.
that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
True.
it's like it's just being prepared for that. Like we can have conversations.
Ah,
We can have
no, I no,
go ahead.
I'll double advocate with you on that one, MBZ.
What?
What I say is you gonna do what you want regardless. But if you have that fame,
Exactly. That's what I'm
you gonna think
saying.
about it a little bit
It's different.
because of how you'll be portrayed or what people will say, depending on who you are too.
Yeah.
Because now there's people that have been famous for so long, they just like, hey,
Yeah.
y'all gonna say what the fuck y'all want to say anyway. So
You're right.
some people already get that gauge, but when you first getting into it or you first really seeing like people giving you your flowers, they recognize you and you doing this, that, and the third. When you start getting that big head about the shit, then that's when them haters come. Then that's when the females start saying things about you that
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. You thought it was all cool, but you ain't really get the okay sign from them for real. But you really did, but you didn't.
I,
You know what I'm saying?
And stuff start
Shit like that.
I will,
resurfacing that you talked about back in
2018,
2013.
2008,
He said this, and that's what I'm saying. It's just
1990.
it at this point. I mean, at this point, I mean, it just it and kind of what you're saying too, like the question you said after Dear Siege of the rich and kind of being incognito. I feel like you have to report to somebody like taxes so they know who you are somewhat. We might not know, but you still have a fame in that light too, because you make a threshold. So I feel like you can, with when you, I guess it's more of a, would you rather have money or fame? Because I feel like money is automatically fame. Would you know? I feel like that's a good question for viewers. Like, how do y'all
Well,
feel about that? I feel like if you have a lot of money, you already are somewhat famous.
unless you're just the kid of somebody that got the bread, you ain't really.
But then
nah,
he's famous.
Then he's
there's a
That's what
lot
I'm
of
famous.
saying.
wealthy
So,
people
like,
out there that
the
we don't know.
question,
There's a lot of wealthy people that we don't know.
True.
I get that
So
we
That
don't
is
know
true.
though.
that's what I'm saying. So it comes down to the influence you having. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Fame technically is influence depending on the wielder.
yeah.
But
Who you touching?
I would rather be I would rather walk the earth and know that I can influence a group of people without having to do X, Y, and Z for an attention look. Oh, I got to come out here because I know I need the blog to say this. Or I got to come out.
Come on now.
I got.
I
I
would
see.
rather,
I see.
now I can go. I can leave a room. I can go for it. I can go away for a year. But if I come back, they're gonna still feel the pressure.
Yeah,
Right?
Hmm.
If somebody else that has more fame, more clout per se right now in the public eye, if they go off the face of earth, they don't have the same type of touch that I can give.
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
that's what, even if they do have more money, because they have to be
Yeah.
on public face more, so they get
Yeah.
more looks, whatever it can be. But I would rather be able to do, not saying I'm running away from fame, because I think that's coexistent, but I think the influence for me personally outweighs the benefit of just being an attention grabber. For the moment, I want a longevity ride. So there's going to be ebbs and flows, and if you're intentional about how you want to position yourself, what she says, like once you get up there, you start figuring out what that looks like.
Hmm.
I think it's worth more to do that in our playbook for what we build and what we trying to do more than just get attention. I think if we learn those skills, we'll know when we need to go. All right, boom, we got to come back in the market. We got to go public face for about 3 months to a year. We got to
Hmm.
go do this. All right, let's pull back. Oh,
yeah.
let's go 2 years hard. You know what I'm saying? Oh, boom, let's go. So now we jump rope every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think,
I got you.
but that takes a level of skill and self discovery to actually put that play together. Because if
And
you
some
don't,
discipline too.
and some discipline to be able to do
Yeah.
that.
Some discipline.
Yeah.
Kanye, perfect example. He say all crazy stuff sometimes.
Yeah, he ain't saying nothing in a while, bro.
But if he come back out, everybody gonna
Yeah,
that's
everybody
They're
gonna
gonna
be
be
there.
all
Everybody
eyes
gonna be
on.
like this,
You're
man.
right.
Now you right.
Mhm.
Now
that's
you
power.
right.
That's
Yeah,
different.
that is.
Michael Jackson come out the door, they falling out.
Yeah,
But that's the power of fame.
yeah.
It is. It
But
is.
is that worth it? Come, because Now you say that Kanye, yeah, he gonna come out and say something crazy.
Yeah.
Last time Kanye came out and said something crazy, he talked about the Jewish people. Again, Jewish people, I have nothing against you. I'm good. We good. Everybody good. The radio, we all good with you.
Yep.
But when he came out and said that, but them folks tried to take everything from that man.
Yes, everything.
Just because he had enough influence to have people eyes like, hold up,
Now
he's
I'm be
saying
on their
he's
side now.
saying some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. It's wild, bro.
Kyrie,
Yep.
they tried to strip Kyrie.
All right,
Kyrie had to,
let's be real. Let's be real. At the end of the day,
and
it's
all Kyrie did was post a link to a movie. All he did was post a link to a movie
But
because of Kanye.
hey, before
but
dear Mike Hill go though, Kyrie has reshaped a little bit though. I mean, he is reshaped. He went like this, low key.
Yeah,
well the difference
he damn near Mormon.
the difference the difference is though, Kyrie he's a W-2 employee. You know what I'm saying? Like that's him saying stuff when he got an
Because
employee.
NBA, he's part. Yeah, they told him to take it down because you're part of.
You're a W-2
Okay.
employee, bro. I'm paying your tax. I mean, I'm paying. Yeah,
I'm paying you.
I'm paying
you
you.
right now. I'm paying you.
Oh,
Right,
okay. So it's basically saying like your views can't represent us because we don't represent that.
Part
I'm
of
not.
two people.
I'm not against what he's saying, right? I think
Mhm.
he has the truth to say what he's saying, but there's people that are outsiders looking in, like, yo, you getting paid a job to do this. If you want to do that, go retire. You know what I'm saying? And that's
I feel like that's not fair though.
that's not fair.
I feel like that's not fair though. You feel me?
It's not fair.
It ain't gonna never be fair.
Yeah.
Never. Because I feel like you can feel like that your job at working 9 to 5 right now, but it's like
Yeah.
it
It is what it is. You got to do it.
Yeah.
and that's like the price of it. You know what I'm saying? I think you'll see a lot more from him when you see a lot now, but you'll see a lot more from him when he actually do retire whenever that day comes. But
I mean, yeah, that happened to Colin Kaepernick too.
is
So
it
yeah,
worth it? I think I'm gonna go back to it and say, yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to have the influence to make the impact, depending on who you are, to have the impact to the world that you want to have. I think that stuff is worth it because you got people like Gary Vee that's everywhere, but you really don't know nothing about his personal life unless he wants you to. You know what I'm saying? But he's one of the most influential
yeah.
marketing.
I seen him when he first started.
Yeah, everybody knows who Gary Vee is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think there's avenues to it, but the reality of it is this stuff only comes cause and effect when it's in the entertainment sector. Like if you're in music, you in fashion, you in what's the other one? Like streaming, like you won't get the biggest hits. Sports, you won't get the biggest hits. If you in tech, you in marketing, you in something else, they may hit you, but it ain't gonna be frontline news the same way. Unless you're Jeff Bezos, right? Unless you're making 300
That's
billion.
what I'm saying, because I feel like Microsoft. I mean, I mean, you think about it. You saying tech, we knew when Steve Jobs died.
True.
I mean, was big. That was big. I mean,
what I'm saying is you don't see scrutiny unless you're in that time period every single day and following those people. You don't see scrutiny the same way guys get scrutinized in the entertainment side of it.
I don't know. Bezos gets scrutiny for him having all them wives and stuff, bro.
All them wives,
Bezos,
and the stuff with his company as well. Like Amazon was getting a lot of
the
slack.
union, all that stuff. Them walking out and stuff.
Yeah, it's a Netflix documentary on that shit. About,
if you are supplying over half of the jobs for the country, I understand that. Like, I'm not saying
gonna have
but are you saying that's a different? So you're saying he's in his own light for real because you.
So it ain't really Jeff Bezos. It's really Amazon.
Yes, it has to be. Yeah, it has to be.
Like
it's his company.
It's his company. Until he decides.
But do you think truly though, like far as like the fame, if he was to, let's say for example, sell Amazon before Amazon was what it is now. Like, granted, he had a lot of money, and then did what Chameleon did, and then went and invested. But now Amazon, what it is, do you think he would be known still for Amazon because it's so big, or he'd be known for he fell off because he sold Amazon at the wrong time and now he's an investor?
Yeah, he'll be one of those guys that be like, man, what if he would have kept Amazon to see how big it was? That's still a part of fame.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it matters. Just like that.
That's still part of fame. Okay.
So would you rather go viral or be valuable?
It depends on how I went
viral.
That's a question in itself though. How you go viral? Like that's big.
Can you?
If I go viral on some crazy stuff,
nah, I can't.
I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna think
Delete
that's
it.
yeah.
It falls down to that. You're right.
Get it out of there.
It falls
Delete
down
it.
to like, can you sell a message that matters without becoming a brand? And
No,
that's
Can you
because
sell
you
a message that matter?
know
Yes. No, you can. Yes, you can.
you gotta
There's
explain that.
been because all right, for another I got so many examples for these. So for another example, my man's that did y'all ever see those TikToks or like little videos of the dude who used to go to people's crib and ask them like to clean something like
Yeah,
with a cleaner
yeah,
and
oh,
he had like a rhyme and stuff
yes,
how he said
yes,
stuff.
yes, yes.
That's perfect example. That boy was a door to door salesman. Then he probably didn't even respect to get as famous as he did, but the way he was speaking and portraying like to his customers, never getting afraid or like upset at a no, like he'll have something else, he'll have a comeback, another comeback. Like that's something that you feel me, like going back to what you were saying, like that's something that you feel me, you can do without having that notoriety. Like obviously you're gonna get that notoriety once people start seeing your videos. But at the time he wasn't doing that for that. He was doing that for his own business.
But it's
Feel
off
me
a
to sell,
brand though. It's off a brand.
but it ain't his brand. It
nah,
was he was doing that for
no,
a company.
that was off of attention. Attention.
Yeah,
Yo, but he's trying to sell something though. Ain't that what
It
the
wasn't his brand.
branding is
but he
though?
didn't have a brand. He was just
He
he
said
was really just uh,
a skit, really,
a
wasn't it?
hot mic type of guy. Like he was saying some stuff, like making it rhyme. It sounded good. I don't know if he was getting like
It could have
customers
been.
that
It
That's
could
what
have
I'm
been
saying.
a
I've
brand.
seen it before. Like he like with celebrities. Like
Yeah, it
so
was.
you're telling me that he ain't never really sold nothing. It's just really
Nah, I'm
him
sure he sold.
speaking.
I'm sure he sold.
I'm pretty sure that's how he started was selling door to door, and then he ended
Then
up.
he okay.
Then that's when the social media era started becoming huge. Then next thing you know, people started just making videos of. Some people was making videos of the actual things that they was doing. Some people was doing it for like a skit type of version. Like people started learning how to do skits or how to
Yeah,
make it look real in a sense of where people can question like, man, I never go through, like I never do that. Like
yeah,
I never let somebody come up to me and tell me this, that, and the third. Like sometimes, sometimes them be skits. Like sometimes you gotta read between the lines. Like there ain't
yeah,
no way.
yeah,
Like I ain't never like me personally. Like whenever I see like streamers and stuff like walking around doing that RRL stuff, like if they ain't like Speed or Kai and them, like they doing it for like kind of a purpose in a sense.
yeah,
Like these people walking around the mall,
yeah.
cameras following them,
Yeah, I already
walking
know.
around, walking around the club with the big ass light on and camera following them around. Like that little shit, like it's cool.
Yeah,
But it's like if I see that in person, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
I think
Yeah,
I think it comes down to like having to make you making a decision like, do I want to be a celebrity or do I want to be a movement? Come back to the fame and influencer thing. It's like I can book if I'm rolling loud, I can book all celebrities for this joint. 'Cause I have the money to pay them with my type of movement. Because I want
Mm,
you all to be able to be the face of my movement. So also it's a double entendre, like not double entendre, but like a double mutual beneficial agreement because you
for the
get
person you bring it on
yeah.
and your brand too as well.
money and they
Yes.
brand coming
So
in. Okay,
so, but
that makes sense.
I don't know who the CEO of Rolling Loud is. I never looked it up. I have no idea.
That's that. I didn't even honestly didn't
I
even
didn't even know they
think.
had a
That
pseudo
was saying didn't even
CEO.
think that that's somebody's platform
Right.
that they're known off of. But I guarantee if you talk a little, you're like, oh, that's Rick. Like
Exactly.
you don't know Rick. Like he, you know what I'm saying? Like type shit like that.
That's a
That's
movement.
Yeah,
that's wild.
facts.
It's
That's a
That
wild.
movement.
is crazy though. That's a good example and be
Yeah.
like rolling loud, like those little shit, like the toilet paper. Like, you don't know who invented the toilet paper.
But you gonna
Like,
watch
oh,
it.
the biggest revelation that I had one day, I was driving and I was just thinking to myself, porta potties and like those little barricades that they put outside, like on the highway,
Yeah.
like to block off the road.
Yeah.
Like those are owned by actual companies,
Mm-hmm.
not just the construction company itself, but like sometimes the construction company goes out their way and gets those barricades from somebody else or those porta potties for somebody else to
Yeah.
bring on to their place. Like that little stuff like that, it's people out there getting bread off that shit. Like little stuff like that, the
And yeah,
barricades
think
that
about
keep
it.
you from
There's probably like 3 different brands that own those 3 different ones of those. You might think
exactly,
they look the same, but they got just
exactly.
one little thing that's different
They
that
got a
they.
name, got a
Yeah,
different name on a different tag on.
telling you, bro. That's
Shit
that's.
crazy. That shit crazy.
But
That's
I want to answer this the fame thing too. Going back to what I was saying, the famous quote of "You're not ugly, you're just
Bro.
broke. So kind of going for
I'm
NFL
just broke. I ain't ugly.
NFL owners, right? And I don't want to go too much into the sports scene, but I feel like this is kind of fame, or they want to be bigger than they seem. So I don't know if you viewers know. Right now, Micah Parsons is going through it with Jerry Jones. And I feel like if you're a Cowboys person, I feel sorry for you. Because what I hear now, I wasn't born when the time frame when he was winning all that stuff, all those Super Bowls and stuff like that from like Jerry Jones and all that. What everybody says about the Cowboys is Jerry Jones wants to be bigger than the Cowboys. Like I think that's crazy far as like the fame part of that, because the Cowboys could be top notch, but Jerry Jones always wants to be in that light. But if Jerry Jones leaves, do you feel like the Cowboys probably start winning more and stuff like that? And I feel like the fame might be brought down a little bit more because we associate the Cowboys with Jerry Jones. Y'all see what I'm saying?
I don't think people really want fame today. Like how can I say this? I think most people don't want fame. I think most people want options. And I think
that you can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want.
Fame, yeah, I want to say fame gives you options.
I just feel like that. Like back to what I was saying, like,
well, fame is also just debt if you don't know how to spend it right. And that's
true. Or you don't know how to use it.
If you don't know how to use it, so it's you kind of trap yourself in a corner, not know how to spend it or use it right. You can tax yourself on your face value, and it's
true.
And I think today, if we talking 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, not 5, 10 years ago, people be like, yeah, I want to be famous because they know the optionality they have within doing that. Nowadays, we have the access to really see somebody go up and down every other week. So people be like, I know people are more conscious of like, damn, do I really want to do that? Like, I can become X, Y, and Z, but you can see it in real time like now than you could ever before. And it's just going to continue to, as days go by, get bigger and bigger. So I think people want the options to have it, but a lot of people don't want to. We humans, a lot of people don't want to deal with that stuff. But if you're somebody that know what you want, you know how to. You would. I ain't gonna say no. You want to have the advantage of going into it and having the leverage, having the pull, having the attention that I can get to X, Y, and Z on my own mission. Obviously, there's always gonna be road bumps, but I think a lot of people, cloud's currency for sure. But if I had to give you an option in your hand right now, it's like, yo, I can give you infinite options and you can go make it happen and you can do X, Y, and Z without fame, would you choose that, or would you want the fame and still do the same thing? I think most people nowadays are going to choose option A without the fame.
But does that answer the question?
That's that red pill, blue pill shit. You want this side of the fame, or do you want this side of the fame? This is why I say fame ain't worth it. I say fame isn't worth it because the things that come with it. So in a sense, I'm Shannon Sharp. This is my biggest example of the night. Shannon Sharp. Literally, Shannon Sharp went from NFL legend, respected, until he became a man with an opinion. Once he became a man with an opinion, then he became a black man with an opinion because he was on the white folks show at Fox, and he was on the white folks show at ESPN. So once he went off the Club Shay Shay, that Club Shay Shay started.
Yeah, notoriety went crazy.
Man, that shit went and took off.
Shout out Cat, man.
Man, look, Cat Williams let that man take off. He took off after that Cat Williams interview. So once he took off, now you got females coming out the woodwork. Female that he had consensual messing with somebody. So that little leak or whatever. I guess he did that little leak for a promotion that he was doing with this peel company or some little company that do like for
that's
men. Like
that happened?
That's because him and
I know
Chad
what you're talking about. Yeah.
They did a little thing after that.
I know
that's what I'm believing.
I didn't think about that
because
until you just said that. That's wild.
yeah, when he did that shit. But
Yeah, that's wild.
fame make a nigga do some crazy shit, and then they make
Yeah.
these people around them, whether it's a female, sometimes it could even be your own family.
Hmm.
They'll
Yeah.
goddamn throw your shit out there and see what's gonna
For a
catch, or
grand.
have a embarrassing story to tell, or want to talk about some on an interview, just because they know you, and they be like, nah, he ain't gonna care. I'm just tell this story.
I'm
Feel me? Like
telling you, bro.
that's like it's like that's why I feel like fame and work, because I know, you feel me? Like Queso, like that boy Queso, like one of the little rappers. Like he could have got away with the little thing that they said he did. But the dude that snitched on him, the police already wanted him. That's part of
Wow.
that fame. The police already wanted him because they heard him rapping in them songs and saying what he doing to people, this, that, and the third. Obviously, part of that life is real. You feel me? But he couldn't have been talking about dude. Police didn't have no evidence. They didn't even catch him. They only called Buddy because it was his car. He wrecked it, and whatever the case may be. And he went and snitched on his girlfriend and Queso. Queso was the rapper. He went and snitched on him just because the police said that that's what they wanted, because of a whole nother thing with another rapper within the same group, getting into it with another rapper in the same city that was still big off fame. He got killed. So now they thinking it's a beef between them. Now they linking all murders to them, trying to pull a Rico on them. So that's why I say sometimes fame ain't worth it, because like some of that shit make you a target. It makes you a target in real life. Like it makes you a target to people in spite, people that feel like you ain't doing enough, you ain't giving enough, you ain't shouting them out, you ain't bringing them nowhere.
Yeah.
Like that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like me not taking my son outside. Like he gonna get mad at me. He down there
And
ready to
then if you was
spaz.
famous, they'd be like, he don't do nothing.
He don't do nothing for his
Yeah.
kid.
They're just like, hey,
Come on,
I'm
man.
telling this, it's
He,
crazy, bro.
you could post your kid crying. They be like, oh, he just gonna
But
let him cry.
I feel like that though. With what you're saying though, with all that, with the fame, I feel like that's a little different because their fame kind of boosted off of that. Kind of, see what I'm saying? Like I feel like with the rappers, I feel like now there's some that don't, there's some that do, and there's some that just completely fake it. For example, you know who I'm gonna say? 6ix9ine. Where is he now?
Hmm.
He literally did all that
Yeah,
stuff,
all that. Yeah, 6ix9ine did
almost
all
got
that
caught,
talking. Yeah.
then got caught, and now look at
Then
him. He don't say
snitched.
that no.
Now he
His,
back out. Then he
and now
finna
he
go back in.
exactly
Yeah.
just to stay relevant, bro.
Trying
That's
to.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like far as like the fame, like I get this.
And
You're
that's why
saying
it's not
fame ain't
worth
worth it.
it.
You're saying that, but that's not worth it in that life. There's like there. Michael was saying kind of. What were you saying? Would you rather be? Man, I forgot what you said. Right,
Rich
you
and
rather go
anonymous.
viral. You rather go
Oh,
viral or be what? What you say?
What did
go
I say?
viral. Be something with value.
Valuable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
exact viral. No offense, like no offense to rappers. That's the viral part of it. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Rappers do
honestly,
gotta go viral.
The other part is you see what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's why it's like it's hard for you to keep saying the old fame not worth it because yeah, fame ain't worth it over there with King Von and all them. You sure? No,
True.
it's not worth it. No,
True.
it's not. Because I mean, look at what happened to Lil Durk. Lil
Lil
Durk
Durk.
try to
Yeah.
switch up and try to do some Mission Impossible
He
shit
tried.
and
Yeah.
have a plane this way and a plane that way.
Nah, nah,
Come
nah.
on,
See,
bro.
that was
Come
something
on,
different. Now,
man.
you know what I'm saying? That was something
I
different
know.
because Dirk was
I'm
just
just
trying to.
saying though, but
It
that's
was a.
fame
Yeah.
though.
It
but
was a
that's what it
layover
comes.
thing.
Yeah,
But yeah, the
you know what I'm
fame
saying? Because
fame
see how it
stuff.
blew up proportion? I got some wrong information, blew up proportion. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't,
you thought it was
wait,
something.
wait,
And that's another thing about the
See what I'm
fame
saying?
right
See what I'm
there.
saying? See what I'm saying?
Shit can get blown out of proportion. Now your
Yeah, that's
shit
what I'm
all
saying.
over the
Like I didn't
map.
know that, but I
Motherfucker be
believe
saying he
you
got a
because I know I've
baby
been
mama.
I, exactly. I believe you because like you said, you've been knowing that dude for a long time. He's like, man, he don't that don't sound like him. You see what
Yeah,
I'm
you know
saying?
that story. You know that. Yeah,
There's
but
different
at the
lights in
same
that
time,
fame, bruh.
and then let me flip that switch back to you.
Yeah.
Saying knowing that, like saying like, all right, say somebody say something crazy
Oh,
about
you
me,
lagging.
and you know for a fact that shit not true. You can go on a platform and try to defend me. one person say he lying, or one person can comment in the comment section and be like, man, I knew him since high school. Man, he definitely be doing that shit, knowing damn well.
Mm.
But everybody and their
Mm-hmm.
mama gonna like that comment, be like, nah, something ain't right. That's his homie. He could be
Yeah.
that's his brother. He could be um covering for him,
Planting the
whatever the case may
seed.
be.
Planting the seed. Yeah, yeah.
Feel me? Then it turned into a whole nother thing.
I'm
I'm
still,
saying
like I said, I'm still, to make to my point across, and for the viewers, whatever they think, I'm still going to say fame is worth it, because there's just different facets. Like, oh dear Michael, I mean, viral. I keep thinking, what's our valuable? Yes, valuable. I feel like
valuable.
people valuable is. I mean, we look up
I'd
to them
rather be
people.
valuable than viral. I say that.
LeBron, you can even break it down in basketball
LeBron is
terms.
LeBron is valuable.
Valuable. There's, and then the other thing, who viral will probably be somebody that's a
Kyrie. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. Valuable is
yes,
Braun.
yes.
Viral is
Now I was
Kyrie.
gonna say Ja.
They both
Ja
they
is
both
viral.
they both
Mm.
value. All
I
three
feel
of you
like
guys
I wouldn't put Kyrie in the viral. I would put more of
Viral.
Ja in viral,
they
because
all
valuable
three
Kyrie. You think about
But we
Kyrie
can't.
change. If you
all
We
three
put
of
if you
them.
put
cannot
it in
put
those
that one
terms,
situation. You cannot
we're
put that
not
one
putting it. We're
situation
not
on
putting it on
Ja,
that.
man. He was
I'm
not
not
doing
putting it.
nothing wrong. He just, like
All three.
MBZ said about Kyrie in the beginning, you're a
Yeah.
W2 athlete. So you have to portray yourself a different way. Media,
But
social
he
media
never
took
was.
that
I don't think
and
he was ever
ran.
like that though.
I,
But
I mean, we
it goes back to being a celebrity, dog. Like
Yeah.
that's what it is. Like you work your butt off to get to a certain point, and then the celebrity start taking over once you become the it factor in your field, and that's what you have
nah.
to figure out
Then you
what
got
comes.
them
Yeah.
eyeglasses on you a lot more.
TMZ.
You're right. They're not saying that
Yeah.
about the same guy that's the last
TMZ.
person on the
TMZ.
bench. They're not saying that. But if
Yeah.
you come the it person within the biggest, brightest light of the NBA, and you talking about you, they talking about you, the next face of the
Yeah.
NBA,
Yeah. Yeah.
you a
You got.
Yeah.
celebrity.
Yeah. You're right.
You are a
Yeah.
You're
Now
celebrity.
right.
you under that
Yeah.
microscope.
Yeah.
So it's
Everything you do.
all
You're
those,
right.
but to get to that point, all those guys are valuable. You know what I'm saying? So I think it just comes back to like in 2025, like fame is definitely a decision. It's not just a dream no more. You know what I'm saying? It used
Yeah.
to be a dream to be famous. Like now
Yeah.
it's like
You're right.
I decide.
Yeah. You're right. A lot of
So
people don't want to be in that light as much as they used to be.
that's what
I feel you on that.
that's what I'm saying. And I think if you do decide that, you know there's something you gotta give up to do that. And if you're willing to do that, go do that. But I would rather do it in a way that I'm a movement. We become movements rather than just celebrities, because a celebrity can be gone today and
She
tomorrow.
punching.
We build something that allows us to. Can we become Steve Jobs to where when we gone 100 years from now, people still buy my iPhone that I had an idea about 100 years ago?
Yeah.
Like that's a major difference. Can I be Disney? Can we be Disney to where they still watching the movies, they're still watching the shows, they're still watching this, they're still watching that, and I've been gone.
I
I started
know.
I started this in the 40s.
I mean that's the
Yeah.
problem with
Like
everything.
like Mickey Mouse.
And
and
that's
he
the
and he drew that. And he had his
I
own
agree
ups and
with you.
downs with that. But that's
I
him
agree with you.
figuring out I want to be a movement. And it also comes down to, do I want to be the public face of the movement that I want to do, or do I want somebody else to be the public face of what I'm trying to accomplish? So
yeah.
I think there's always different avenues to do now, because you can be having all the movement and power and not be the face. I don't know like we said, I don't know who the guy is for rolling out, or woman. I'm not sure who it is. Also, a lot of people don't know who Phil Knight is, and he runs Nike. But LeBron's with Nike, Jordan's with Nike, what was with Nike, Lucas with Jordan, which was Nike. You got all these people that over time has now presented the brand to be way more successful, way more viable, way more leveraged than the person that just started the idea, because they had the idea. So I think it just comes down to like what you want to do, and can you use it for good to actually make an impact and have a leverage to do what you want to do. If you just hitting fame for a quick lick for options, you have every right to do
Okay.
that too. But it's still gonna be less of a, I think, valuable thing depending on if you know how to pivot. Because at the end of the day, if you want attention, all that is a marketing pool. Do you know how to
Yeah.
market better than anybody else in your field to get that attention?
Yeah.
Because sustainability is the movement, and that's the biggest thing. So I think that's how do you make it matter once you get to that level in the world that's watching. I think that's where I'm gonna end it at. It's like how can you make it matter? And I think that's what it really comes down to.
You
So
hit it with the head with valuable, bro. I
the
want
value,
people to really go back and listen to what he was saying, but would you rather go viral or valuable? You really made it. I would say made it matter. If you want to end on that with that, like that's a hidden gem that we really
I
need
mean,
to
yeah,
elaborate on, or people in the comments need to talk about because
that could be for another
makes that's big.
episode
That's
for sure.
big. That's
yeah,
Viral
really
value.
really
I
important
have some
because
examples for that too.
you can really like it just that was a really good thing to like really look at
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that
that's
was a
true
good insight.
because I don't want to necessarily be viral, bro. Just like you said, delete it all. I
Delete
don't
it.
want. I rather you
I
say,
don't want no
hey,
more.
dear TKD or dear radio, if we can be valuable to everybody and bring some type of light. That's why I want to be like. Granted, everybody got screwed. I might see me in the club in the back.
we ain't
I mean
perfect.
it ain't perfect,
We ain't
but
perfect.
you know what I'm saying. Like it's you just really hit a nerve, and I want people to really go back and listen to what you really said because that was really a big point
Yeah,
on viral and
for value.
valuable because that's
Yeah,
big. I ain't
that
gonna
was
do too
big.
much jabbing because we can wrap up. But
But
my end game with everything, fame is worth it to me because
Okay.
collaborate on what dear Michael is saying. I want to be valuable on that aspect. So
And
that's
busy.
my two cents. That's my ending for that.
And busy. So fame is worth it to you as well.
for what we want to do, yeah.
Mm.
I don't want that answer. I don't want
It
that
was a
That,
good
answer.
mic drop though, but we gotta keep going. Yeah, you gotta
that's
say
my
something better
that's
than
my
that.
real answer though. My real, because I can
All
only talk
right.
about my perspective. My
Yeah.
real answer is
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here with a group of guys that I met in high school. Right,
Yeah.
we all had our different paths in life, but for whatever reason, we still stay in contact throughout
Stay in
the 10
contact.
years
Right.
of our
Forever.
relationship. And forever. And we're gonna continue to, get deeper and deeper with the relationship as we go on and get older. Y'all got families. That's real. That's real life.
Yeah.
No
So it's like
facts.
we made a decision a year and a half ago to do a podcast. There's gonna be if we want to take it to where we want to take it, there's have to be a turning point at some point that where we get
Facts.
attention, that becomes valuable, that becomes what becomes viral, that becomes then valuable because we know where we want to push it as a group. So it's
Facts.
like I can't sit here and say, hey, knowing y'all got families, knowing y'all got jobs, knowing I got a job, that I just want to do this for a hobby at surface level. That's cool for maybe a year. We
Yeah.
talking 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. We
It gets to
trying
a
to.
point like, oh, this is what we want to do as a group together
Yeah.
for
We
real.
trying to get out of here. Yeah.
So now it becomes a question of, okay, what do we got to give up to do that? And we've had discussion on what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's where we at. So to me, it,
I
it
like
does
that.
it does make a lot of sense to be
It
famous
does make it worth it. Okay.
because
I
we know we
will
want to
agree
go.
with both of y'all. Y'all got great points. What I want to ask the viewers here, man, hey, is fame worth it? Everybody got their own opinion to this shit. So don't feel like you gotta agree with anybody on any certain topic. And we preach free speech. Even though I agree
Yes.
with these niggas, I still think fame is not worth it. In some sense, the fame part, I'm with the money part. But the
Everybody with
having
the
having
money.
my people having my kids being looked at and my mom being messaged on Facebook or some or people going to my Facebook and seeing my mama posting all these pictures of me and looking like, oh, look at Chris Jackson and or Dear Siege in 20
Yeah.
16 or 2014 or look at him in high school when he was hooping like and he did, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and third, like, you know, or they see my little flag football shit from Charlotte, see how I be dodging, you know, all that, you know.
Oh yeah, this time.
But yeah, yeah. So, man, y'all tell us viewers, man, is fame worth it or not, man? Just let us know. You feel me? Because we definitely want to hear y'all opinion, man. Once we get this out to y'all, I promise you,
Yeah,
y'all gonna be fuming with a lot of things to say, man. Y'all might not even agree with Kyrie being just a viral guy for me. That's just because of off of how he
Viral.
plays.
That's a
You feel me? He is
viral
valuable because he
or
got his own
it's
brand with Nike. So I do agree with Mbeezy on the valuable part, but the viral part is for me, for his fame wise, is how he plays, his style
uh,
of play, and how he's
all of
still
that's
doing the
right.
same things he's been doing since high school. But I'm gonna wrap it up with the fellas. So
But
let
at
me
the end
get
of the
y'all
day,
socials, man.
I
Oh,
want
go
to end
ahead.
with that. the good thing of us having a conversation of what we gotta give up, what we gotta do for X, Y, and Z. For us personally, can't speak for
Yeah,
everybody. There is a point that we can make a pivot though, right? Like
yeah.
we can get viral, be valuable, make a pivot to where now the brand is positioned to uplift other people to where we're in the background making sure that they get to where they want to go. We
Mm,
become the rolling loud. There is a point where that can actually happen. So that's also that duality of it as well. As long as we continue to fight for what we want to fight with, and we want to give up what we want to give up to get to where we want to go at the end of the day. So that's us being again valuable because there's going to be a point where like we don't need to have so much face value market share to where we can't lift the community. We can't help other people get on
true,
because
Yeah.
they got a chance to
true,
be in the light. And I think that's what
true.
we all want to get to
That's
as
why
people.
they really need to listen to when you said that. Go play
Yeah.
that back a couple times because
Yeah.
that
Listen
viral
to
and
that
valuable
valuable.
thing is that's it. But like I said, man, y'all checking the comments, man. Like it
It's,
up, bro.
Shit. I might have
it's
something to
your
say in the comments too.
They
Huh?
might. Hey, no, we're gonna talk about. Hey, it's your
Yeah,
boy
yeah,
Dear
yeah,
Mike
yeah,
Kill.
yeah, yeah.
Follow me at Dear Mike
I got
Kill.
you. I
Follow
got
us at Dear Radio Show. Um, we got a lot of content coming out. We got a lot of stuff coming on. Don't mind me if y'all watching me. I got the ATL hat
you. Yeah, he
slideways.
is. Yeah. Hey, roll bounce, man.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're
You
doing what
look
we got.
good though, peoples.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
Good boy.
Man, shout
that.
out your
Yeah,
socials, man.
make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. All of our stuff on YouTube. We continue to drop stuff on there. We got some good stuff coming out
I see
soon.
the
So
sub count, everybody. Keep it up.
yeah, we
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 moving a
get.
little bit.
Hey man,
I
one or
was like,
two,
wait a
Moving
minute.
on
I was
up.
like, whoa,
Moving on like
okay,
a
one or
come
sugar
two
script.
on.
a day, man. That's all
Yeah,
we do.
I
One or
seen
two.
that. Come on.
But yeah,
I'm waiting for somebody to screenshot it where we at 100K,
Yeah,
10K. Come
we'll
on,
be there.
man. Y'all can make that happen, man.
TK,
Be
shout
there.
out, brother.
You already know, boy. It's your boy, TKD. Man, follow me on the Twitter, never the X, at TKD2 Gaming. Hey, subscribe to the YouTube channel, TKD2 Gaming, bro. I'm still dropping stuff. College football out there, Madden soon, FIFA around the corner, everything, man. And also, bro, give us your honest opinion about the fame thing, man, because I feel like the followers, I know y'all been commenting on certain different ones. Y'all got some things to say. Don't be shy. We'll talk back to you, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Go
shout
We'll
ahead,
talk.
man.
out, shout out,
Don't be shy.
shout out, LeBernstein.
Oh yeah. He couldn't make
LeBernstein,
it today.
LeBernstein got gaming on all socials.
Yeah, you already know where he
Follow
at.
my boy LeBronson Dot Game. Follow my boy TKD2
You there?
They got
Gaming.
work.
Follow
Yeah.
my boy. Gotta get that right. You feel me? But it's your boy, man, Dill Seeds, man. Follow me on all socials at Dill
Show.
Seeds, man. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere from YouTube to Twitch to TikTok to
Oh,
Twitter to IG. I can't do Facebook. My mom be on there. My whole family be on there. They be commenting.
yeah.
They comment quick too, so I don't be on there for them. So it's your
Two
boy Dill
seconds.
Seeds, man. It's been Dear Radio, man. And we out. Peace.